I actually went to high school with Carmen, so it's kind of a weird thing to think they were married.
Now, Carmen and Dennis aren't exactly poster children. The moment to get married.
I think we've all had nights where, we had maybe a little too much to drink, and we woke up in the morning and thought, what the hell did I do last night?
There was speculation.
Quite a few fans.
I'm not scared to say I was a Milli Vanilli fan. I had the record and, Blame It on the Rain.
Oh, everybody knew that song, yeah.
When you have that many people in one place together, I mean, all it takes is, something to go just a little bit crazy, and people panic, and then it becomes every man for himself, and then it can get really, really ugly.
It should have been a togetherness after.
But obviously, I mean, it was a career move that completely backfired for her, and I don't think she ever really recovered from it. And that's a pretty big group of people to offend.
Being an angel living down here.
She had nothing but upside going for her, and anyone who knew Aaliyah and had ever met Aaliyah, I mean, she was one of the sweetest people I'd ever met in this business. She was just a genuinely, down-to-earth, sweet person.
Witnesses said the pilot and crew were afraid the plane was dangerously overloaded.
Travels on a tour bus, you're not buckled into anything, and you've got some person who you barely know responsible for 15 lives.
Gloria's husband, Emilio, and her young son in the music industry.
Some of the most successful and legendary people that we know in music, die way before their time because of, lifestyles that they can't keep up with, and tragic things happen. So.
Nearly 3 years later,
Oh, whoa, baby!
She was just making the transition from Spanish star to, the mainstream.
But fate intervened. Selena's
I
relative.
think that whole era, the Justify My Love, leather whipping each other thing, that was probably the most controversial time I can remember her having.
But by 1996, John's intense relationship with Yoko Ono caused a rift within the band.
It's kind of become a brand name term for someone, the girl who comes in and breaks up a group, that she's the Yoko. She's the Yoko that broke up the group. And I don't know if that's necessarily fair to Yoko Ono. Who knows what really happened there. That's certainly the way it was perceived. Kind of decision where you just have to assume that there was something there that maybe some of the rest of us didn't see or know.
Julia and Lyle met.
Maybe you just, he sang to her at night. It was just unbelievably moving. She couldn't resist. Just